What's up guys, this is Quante and welcome back to more Let's Play Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. And we are about a level away from beating Big Bad Dracula himself. And, you know, since this is the second to last stage, I guess they decided they should make this the hardest stage in the entire game. Or at least in my personal opinion. I mean, I haven't really played the final stage yet, nor have I even tried to fight Dracula. Which is why I decided, you know, I'm not gonna include both the levels in this part and make it the finale. I'm just gonna hold off on it, you know? I mean, I don't want to completely embarrass myself, you know, end up getting to Dracula dying and then just being like, oh, how embarrassing! No, I'm gonna need to practice up on fighting him first before I even think about, you know, trying to take him out, especially in this video. Because, like I said before, again, this is one of the hardest stages in the entire game, and they throw a lot at you, you know, there's a lot to memorize, and the only reason I have so much memorized is because, you know, I've failed this recording a gratuitous amount of times. I mean, saying that I've failed this recording 30 or 40 times really wouldn't be an exaggeration. And I've tried to complete this recording session over the past couple of days, you know. Like, I've tried to start recording this Monday, and it's Saturday now, and I still don't even know if I'm going to be able to beat this level. I mean, pretty much everything that I'm saying right now is going to be rendered useless if I end up dying, because then that means I'll have to start the recording over again, which won't be good at all, you know. That's no good. So, gotta do my best, you know. Especially on this part of the level, because it's really hard to concentrate on it while doing commentary. Kinda gotta, you know, multitask if anything, you know, focus on what you're saying, and then focus on, you know, these infinitely spawning boneheads right here, and then the bone pillars, and it's just not fun, you know. I don't like these infinitely spawning guys. I mean, I think this part of the level would be hard enough if you had to deal with the bone pillars alone, but having these guys here too is just one of the worst things. I guess all I can really say is, you know, make sure you're on the stairs when you get hit, so you won't have that knockback. But even so, you know, if you die, you're not gonna beat the level. That's all I'm really gonna say. I mean, I like having the triple shot holy water when I get to this point for a reason. And one thing that makes it harder to have the triple shot holy water is that none of the candles actually spawn sub-weapons. They always end up spawning hearts or things that give you points. For some reason in this level, and I guess in this level alone, they decide that the enemies should drop sub-weapons. So if you're really close to an enemy and it drops a knife, you're screwed. And I really hate that. So that's why I like using Trevor, if anything, because he takes out enemies a lot faster. Not only that, but the whip is ranged, so you don't have to worry about being all too close to the enemy when, you know, using or trying to kill them and having them end up dropping a sub-weapon you don't want. So that's why I like using Trevor, because he's freaking the bomb for this level, you know? Gotta have him. But this is the auto-scrolling segment, and it's not even the worst part of the level, to be completely honest. I mean, I've already taken the 2 hits that I'm really going to allow myself to take. I don't really want to take any more hits after this point, you know, or else I'm pretty much screwed for the rest of the level. Because the hardest part of the stage, you know, requires you to have full health, and it's really... the hardest part of the stage is one that I think is kind of unfair. You'll be kind of lucky to get through it, and I just really don't like that part of the stage. And it's really that same part of the stage is why I've had to re-record this level so many times. Like I said, saying I've recorded this 30 or 40 times isn't really an exaggeration at all. And I know someone probably would have given up by this point anyway, but it's been over the course of a few days, so it really doesn't matter to me. You know, I'm persistent enough to keep on trying, but it's pretty much right through that door right there, and I knew you were gonna come back. Not even gonna let that happen. But let's do it. The hardest part of the stage. Mermen and crows. Just don't like that. That's one really hefty combination. But I gotta do it. God. One thing that's good, I guess, is the fact that the crows explode upon contact with you, so you don't have to worry about them after they hit you. And see, that freaking merman dropped a knife. I'm glad I seen that, because I probably would have walked right into it. But I just don't like the fact that they put the combination together again. You know, there was another level where they put the merman and the crows together, and I didn't like that. At least they put Sypha's ice spell in it, and that's what made it easy. But I'm not using Sypha right now, so that's just gonna make the level really tedious and hard. and not to mention, you know, again, crows and mermen, not particularly the best thing that I like, you know, dealing with in levels. And screw it, I'm gonna go. This is the furthest I've ever got while recording, so I'm not giving up now. And this is probably the easiest part of the entire stage. All you really have to do is walk it off. So, not to boast or anything, but I guess I'm pretty much guaranteed victory, because we're at the boss. So I actually did it for once. So you can mutilate this boss because I have triple shot holy water. So, you know, he's a doppelganger, but there's not really much to him if you have holy water. So I'm not really go through the trouble of explaining it, because I did it. So I actually have a recording for my channel for once. A 5-day recorded, finally completed. And I know that sentence came out wrong, but the happiness is still there, even if it doesn't show in my voice. So we'll do the final level in the next recording.